either on our own or, along with other professionals for a long time. So, as far as I'm concerned now, I may decide to be with one of my colleagues who has been practicing without even asking for a dime. So I don't know the kind of information they will be expecting from my bank statement. To me, it's confusing, and I don't know whether to even drop the whole idea or pursue it to the logical conclusion. It is becoming too difficult every day. I don't know.
Well, we know that for every good thing, there are challenges and there are faiths. Okay? The laws are not made for one person, they are made to protect all of us. Because we've also seen that people are required to, people do all manner of things just to get what they want. And if you call ourselves a profession of integrity and accuracy, we must not just have it just by name, we must be able to prove it. That's another thing. That's why they're saying, no, look, we want to give you the last opportunity for you to regularize it. If you actually worked in that organization, you should be able to go back there and bring your evidence, submit the evidence. Even for those of us who are renewing, we were required to do such. Okay, and that's why instead of being rigid, the Institute has graciously given, I think, up to that. That's the first thing under the tidbits that was announced by the DVC, that there's been a postponement. They have shifted the dates. I think it's about the third time, if I'm not mistaken, that they have shifted the dates, the deadline for that. So if you want to regularize, please go ahead and regularize. If you have evidence, do that. We cannot complain that the institute is doing what it's meant to do. The institute is licensed or is meant to regulate the practice of accounting or this profession in Nigeria. And so we must do everything to make sure that we protect the integrity of our profession. Thank you, sir. If you have any other issue about it, please do not hesitate to contact me. We'll look at it together. Send a second person whose hand is raised.
Yes, Mr. Olawale Abiodun.
Okay, and good afternoon, everyone. Good evening. Thank you so much, Ma, and thank you, Mr. Adeshola, for your presentation. So I want to talk on similar issue, but in this case, it's practice attachment, not license. So I've gone to town to obtain all the required documents for the practice attachment application. I also contacted several banks to retrieve my bank statements because I wasn't sure which account I was using in 2011. So I tried to apply online, only to discover that I cannot submit the application online because I have been out of practice for more than 6 months. That was the error message it was giving me. Even the partner that signed for me tried to file the same thing for my side. She was receiving the same error because I've been out of audits for more than 9 years now. Just for me to submit the attachment because we don't know what economy will bring to us in the future. Maybe we are going back there. So now the question now is the committee aware of this requirement before the publication? Because if I can't apply online after going through this stress of getting all the documentation, and even there's some question where I have to humble myself and begging people just to get the document, only for me not to be able to submit them. Is the committee aware of this requirement, or do I need to apply manually? And second question, maybe during AOB, any other business I will ask about register accountant, or can I ask now?
Please ask.
Ma?
Please ask.
Oh, okay. So register accountant, this FRCN requirement that require a license or register accountant to be able to attest to FS or financial assessment. I have some guys who are expatriates and they needed to sign FS, and we thought that if it belonged to a professional body that is ICAN, IFAC member, can get direct membership when they apply to ICAN. I just realized that they need to go through the process. So the question I want to ask is this registered accountant membership still applicable? If not, how can they go about it?
Okay, thank you. That all?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so there are two questions. The first one on inability to submit the documents online, that could either be a deliberate thing or a glitch. If it is a glitch, you can just send an email to the email address that is on that platform. It's very responsive now. They'll respond to you. If they want you to come there physically, they will. I know they also go ahead to interview. They do physical interview, sometimes examination. Let's not get tired of it. It's all in the interest of our institute. If I told you what I saw, was it 3 years ago? For me, it was even renewal of license. Okay, despite the fact that I'm well known to a lot of people at the district. They still had to do what they had to do, but we got it at the end of the day. So let's not be weary. Let's wait the whole and get what we want. On the issue of registered accountant, I think registered accountant is only applicable. I'm not sure there will be anybody to be called registered accountant now. When ICAN started, I think about 1960, there were some of the people that were registered accountants. I think they couldn't pass. They were experienced people who have been practicing accounting, in their field, but they didn't become members of ICAN and they couldn't go do so for whatever reason. So they acknowledge them. That is not given. That opportunity is not given to anybody anymore. If there's anybody who's a registered accountant, I'm sure at that level, most of them will be in their grave or retired fully. But for the expatriates, there is this reciprocity arrangement between ACCA, and other professional bodies for them to join ICAN. We shouldn't give our certificate to people just because they are coming from any other country. Initially, ACCA was meant to be in agreement with ICAN so that we have a reciprocity, while ICAN started their own by admitting ACCA members directly. ACCA did not make good their promise, and so ICAN had to withdraw it. But I think they still do that now. They can go through the whole log of becoming members of ICAN if they want, and then they'll get what they want. All right. So if they don't, then that means it's also an opportunity for those of us to step up and take over what belongs to us before we all lose to all of them out. I know one of my clients is an expatriate. He got registered under what's it called? Under ICAN, under the CFR, Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria. He got the ICAN membership. He did all that he needed to do and paid all his dues before he can become a member. I think it's something that we should applaud the institute for. Nobody should be able to get a certificate on a platter. Otherwise, what you get free, you don't appreciate. Those of us know how many years we slept in IFI before we got our certificates. But that's not to say that we just make things unnecessarily difficult for people. But if the rule is, before you join us, there are things you need to do, let them please go ahead and do it. It won't be quick. In the interim, let them look for those of you who are qualified in the organization to be able to sign. I don't know if I answered your question, but
yes, perfectly. But one thing that those that are close to the institute that are part of our member can help me to do is to help me confirm if the minimum or the maximum month someone can be out of practice before it will be qualified for practice attachment. Because I've been to the office, the officer that attended to me, she was telling me that it was not possible because I've been out of audit for long. But because I was rushing that day, I couldn't meet other people in the unit. I just left. I went for my unit. So if anybody can help us clarify, that would be fine. Regarding the other issue, register accountant, thank you so much. I will give the feedback to the person, to my colleague. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Yes, sir.
For that session. Thank you. It's now past 6 o'clock, and we have our technical speaker waiting. May I call on the technical secretary to take over the session? With your permission.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, madam. Good evening, professional colleagues, ESCOs, our leaders. Today is another time, and this is one of the key highlights of our monthly meetings, the technical session. And for this month, the executive look into the trends in the economy, and we've identified that what is really ravaging now is the term called artificial intelligence. And accountants should not be left behind in understanding how artificial intelligence will aid our work. In that context, we've able to seek for a competent facilitator to take us through a topic for today titled Accountants and AI, Next Phase of Professional Excellence. And the facilitator today is Mr. Ofure Kesley Thomas, who is the head of consulting and special arm of SIO Partners. He's a fellow of the Institute and is involved in project management, financial reporting, leadership, entrepreneurship, corporate governance. He was fully involved in the merger and acquisitions, notably for Access Bank and Intercontinental Bank. He was a project manager for the exercise, and is also an artificial intelligence enthusiast that he has delivered several papers on artificial intelligence and its impact on finance and audit profession. He was also amongst the artificial intelligence experts that recently trained the finance and internal audit team of the Nigerian Port Authority with great positive feedback on a series of 2 weeks intensive AI training. Today is just coming from 2 days intensive training on AI with one of the top government agencies, which he has done for the past 3 days. So I believe we have been able to get in a very good facilitator to discuss the impact of AI in our profession. With a good warm welcome, can we please bring up our facilitator, Mr. Ofure Kesley Thomas. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Digun. God bless you. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Good afternoon, distinguished chairman. Congratulations once again to our amiable brand new chairman, Madam Bukola Akimoladun SCA. Thank you for your leadership, and all elected executive members of the ICAN Lagos District Society. I greet you all. I also want to appreciate all past chairmen and members, council members that may be present here, and our distinguished fellows and members of our great institute. I greet all of us professional colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to this training. It is both a privilege and an honor to present to us in this gathering to discuss what I consider to be one of the most important developments in the history of our profession. So permit me to share my slide so that we can delve into what we have for today. So while we are doing that, we are gathered here to explore a very important topic, and that topic is accountant and the AI. All right. Please, can we see my see my screen?
Coming up. Yes, we can now.
All right. Thank you very much. So let us begin with a simple question, or let's set the ground rule. Please, let's set the ground rule so that we can enjoy ourselves. So in this session, we are going to be making use of our chat box a lot so that you can give feedback. The reaction is also there for you to react. So I will know that we are following up. If the reaction and the engagement is very, very low, as a facilitator, I will go in and do audits on the participant. I can call on anybody. So please help me tag your name properly with the title you want me to call you. If you are a chief, please put chief so that I won't sound disrespecting just using Mr. when you are already a chief. Thank you very much. So the first question I would like to ask us is, how many of us have used ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot, Gemini, or any AI tool in the last 1 week? Please, let's use our chat box. Let's use our chat box. The one you have used, just put it. If it is in the last 1 week, just put it. Yes. Okay. Okay, madam. Let's use the chat box. Okay, madam. Our chairman, you have the floor if you want to speak. The rest of us can use the chat box. Yes, let's see the chat box. Yes, are we engaging? I've not seen any message. Okay, I have some new message. Yes, thank you very much.
Messages are coming in.
Yes,
Messages are coming in.
Yes, okay. ChatGPT, please. You can also help me be checking on that. So
yeah, I'll do that. Gemini, someone Gina Undergoba says ChatGPT Gemini. We have a lot of ChatGPT. We have someone say use them daily. Someone say Copilot and Claude. Gemini, yeah. Copilots, a number of copilots, a number of Gemini, sorry, a number of ChatGPT.
I think the most popular from this.
Someone said Lovable. I don't know if that's an artificial intelligence.
Yes, Lovable is also an artificial intelligence.
Oh,
yes.
apologies. That shows that I need to be in this training.
Yeah, you need
so that's from Mrs. Abisola Ushodi. Thank you for enlightening us. Someone said consensus.
Okay. What of perplexity?
I've not seen that. Someone said feminine.
Feminine. Okay, fine. So from the survey so far, I think ChatGPT is topping the lead. So many of us are exposed to ChatGPT.
AI Meta.
Yeah, that is very encouraging. Now let's ask the second question. Let's get ready to type. Let's be very active. How many of us have actually used AI to improve our work as accountant, not just for curiosity, but to deliver professional value? Now, let's please, Mr. Adigun, monitor with me so that I can give the feedback. Yes, let's use our chat box. Remember, I told us we are going to be using the chat box. Yes, to add professional value. How many of us? How many of us? Yes, any Mr. Adigun, please go with me. Go with me. Anybody?
Sorry, I've been speaking. I'm on mute. Yes, for report and presentation, Madam Gina, I use it extensively on my research. Mr. Ogundeyi, Adebayo, even me myself, I use it for presentation slides in the office, for email drafting. Myself, or the technical secretary, I use very much Copilot for email drafting. I use it to fine-tune presentation and reports. Mr. Kimball, for financial modeling, Mr. Maxwell Oga. Yeah, Mr. Ayo Williams, I have. Yes, a few. So the response initially, I think, is from curiosity. People are using it for to know.
Okay, thank you very much.
So someone says, sorry, sir, very interesting. ChatGPT to evaluate investment portfolio.
Okay,
that's for Mr. Soyombo.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now if we are to take a survey, a proper survey across the over 100 participants here, I am very sure the people that will respond to the first question will be higher than the people that will respond to the second question. If we have people that respond to the first question, people that don't use ChatGPT for anything, we are going to have maybe like, let's say 50%. The second question might have a lower number of people that use it to add professional value. All right, someone is raising up his hand. You have the floor.
I want to suggest, sir, for us to move forward, can we address questions at the end? Nobody's raising hand. Someone just giving thumbs up. We'll address questions at the end, except you want this during the chat session, we can use the chat box for the session to flow, please.
So
Questions can wait to the end. Thank you.
Let us be active on the chat box. It minimizes the flow and it gives us ability to see that we are keenly interested in this presentation. So the gap represents one of the greatest opportunity available to our accountant today. The gap between the first question and the second question. Throughout history, we notice that our profession has never remained static. This is our accounting profession. We evolved from handwritten ledgers. Those are many, many years ago, centuries ago. We evolved to mechanical calculator, from there to spreadsheets. Then we have enterprise resource planning system. Then we have cloud accounting. Then we have robotic process automation. And today, it is now artificial intelligence. So every generation of accountants have witnessed a technological revolution. But I submit to you that none has been as transformational as artificial intelligence. So AI is fundamentally changing how financial information is generated, analyzed, interpreted, and communicated. Now, yet, despite all these technological achievements, there remains one truth that every chartered accountant must remember. Technology changes. Professional judgment remain priceless. Please, let's take that. Those are key things I want us to know. And AI can analyze data, AI can draft reports, AI can identify unusual patterns, but AI cannot replace professional skepticism. AI cannot replace ethical judgment. AI can never replace accountability. Those responsibilities remain ours. Today, our objective is not merely to learn about AI. Our objective is to discover how we can become AI-enabled chartered accountants who deliver greater value to clients, organizations, and society. Now, let's go back to our chatbots. Who believe AI will replace accountants? If you believe AI will replace accountants, say that. If you don't believe AI will replace accountants, say it. Let's have a few response, Mr. Digun. You are my co-facilitator. Yes, please help me check the chat box.
Yeah, nobody is responding. Their job is secured. Okay, so they're saying no.
Okay,
no.
So with what I have said as an opening remark, you discover that those vital responsibility, vital judgment, they still remain the work of an accountant. So the only people that will be replaced or displaced are accountants that refuse to learn how to be more productive with AI technology. So let us move to the next slide. Why are we here? Why are we here?
Sorry, your AI is not changed. Okay, your AI has not changed its slide. I wanted to say maybe the AI you're using is not working before.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, so we are now moving to the era of interpreting value, advisory, and strategic creation. Ladies and gentlemen, every profession will eventually reach a defining moment. Agriculture has experienced mechanization. Banking has experienced digitalization. Manufacturing has experienced automation. Today, accounting is experiencing intelligence. For decades, our value was largely built around recording transactions, preparing financial statements, ensuring compliance, and producing reports. Those responsibilities still remain important. However, the market now expects something new from us. Today's CEO do not simply want accurate number. They want insight. They want prediction. They want strategic advice. That means our profession is evolving. We are moving from record keepers to analysts, from analysts to trusted advisor, from trusted advisor to strategic business partners. This question is no longer, can you prepare financial statements? We have software that can provide those financial statements when we put those right input. The value is moving to, can you help me make better business decisions? That is exactly where AI becomes a force multiplier. It frees us from repetitive work so that we can spend more time doing what we truly require as human intelligence. In other words, AI does not reduce the importance of accountants. It rather elevates our role. Now, imagine spending 3 days preparing variance analysis in the old era. Today, AI can produce the first draft within minutes. Instead of
apologies, I didn't mean to interject, but please,
okay,
if we have reached our capacity, if for any reason you come out and you're not able to come in, kindly join us on the YouTube. We'll post it on the WhatsApp. Okay, it's been posted on the platform. Kindly join if you are unable, and tell your friends to join us on YouTube.
Okay. All right, thank you. That's a very good important. Yes, I can see that YouTube is linked. So we are simultaneously running live on YouTube. That is what technology can do as a scaler. So that means from YouTube, thousands of people can actually join. Now, if AI could save you 5 hours, now let's go back to our chatbots. Let's go back to our chatbots. If AI could save you 5 hours every week, how will you invest that time? How will you invest that time? What will you use that time to do? Will you use that time to bond more with your family? Will you use it to pursue more clients? Will you use it to increase your advisory? Will you use it for business development? What are you going to? Let's get a couple of responses before we move on.
To learn more?
Yes. Any response? Please, this meeting, you will have to be very active with me on the chatbot. Yes, it's a very interactive one. Chatbot wise. Yes, Mr. Adigwe, any fillers?
No, just someone is just into learn more. That's all. We're not receiving other members. Please, members, post your invest more knowledge in AI.
I'm also editing. Your ability to respond faster is also showing. It's also an audit evidence that whether we are moving faster with the trend. So we are looking at.
Who will evaluate that, sir?
Yes, we are looking
at.
AI
that will evaluate. Is AI that will evaluate that? Yes. Explore other opportunities, improve more knowledge, read more books. Let me check YouTube charts. Okay. Okay, it's coming up on YouTube charts. Personal development and advisory.
Okay. Now you see this other alternative use of free time. That is where the opportunity lies for you to achieve more as an accountant. So how significant is this technology shifts? So we are going to look at it in a broader perspective. Now, the AI revolution has already begun. It has begun. Sometimes we behave as though AI is something that will not happen in the future. But the reality is that the AI revolution is here with us. Every industry is represented in this room. It's already been transformed. You know, we are plenty here, both here and on YouTube. We represent different industries. Banks use AI to detect fraud in real time now. AI, unlike before, the work of the internal control, internal audit, fraud examination department is now enhanced with AI. So insurance companies use AI to assess claim. Manufacturer predict equipment failure before it happens. Analyze tax compliance using AI. Those of us that are tax experts, you know, AI is now integrated into the tax promas too. Auditors increasingly use AI-powered analytics. Investment firms use AI to forecast market trends. Healthcare professionals use AI to assist diagnosis. The accounting profession is not immune. And perhaps that is one good thing, one good opportunity all of us need to cash on. So because accounting has always embraced innovation, remember when Excel was introduced, how many accountants resisted? We all fell in. Excel became indispensable. Remember also when cloud computing came on board, it emerged. Organization also followed, and we have real-time financial reporting. AI represents the new chapter in this same journey of transformation. The firm that embrace it early will enjoy a significant competitive advantage, serious significant competitive advantage. Now, AI will not replace accountants. AI will replace those who don't. That is the reality here. Are we together? So let's move on to slide 4. Understanding artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence sounds complex. In reality, the concept is very, very straightforward. It refers to a computer system capable of performing tasks that traditionally require human intelligence. Tasks such as learning, reasoning, writing, summarizing, analyzing, recognizing patterns, making predictions. Notice something very important. AI does not think like humans. It predicts, it identifies patterns, it generates responses based on enormous amount of information. For accountants, this distinction matters a lot. AI will not replace judgment. That is where our job is still on the IZ. So with your judgment that you have acquired over a long period of work experience, you can accelerate your thinking. Use AI to now accelerate your thinking and take it to a very powerful level. So think of AI as the most intelligent graduate trainee your firm has ever produced. Yes, I want you to think of it like the most intelligent graduate trainee. So whatever a graduate trainee is still a trainee. You have to take the input with caution and now use your experience to fine tune it. The AI works 24 hours a day. It never gets tired. It can process thousands of information in seconds. Like every graduate trainee, its work must still be reviewed by an experienced professional. So please, let us note this, because this is where a lot of firms, including Big Four, we have seen it in news, we have seen it in even Senate climbs, where the Big Four were held culpable because they took AI as they thought AI would be responsible for their error. When those errors were notified and the client has to find them, regulatory body have to find them for importing hallucinations and errors. There's what we call hallucination. Hallucination is when the computer is tired. Yes, so it's tired, is bringing out information overload, and sometimes simple spelling, it will misspell it. You have to correct it. That is where you have to now. If you are going to use AI, there is something, unfortunately, that you have to be subjected to. You have to know that you have to be very, very meticulous, because where you thought less that you are going to have mistake, there could be error, mistake, there could be jargons, things that are not even relevant. And it will be very embarrassing if those things make your high-end report that you have already charged the clients millions in consulting naira value or dollar value, and they have to point your attention to those anomalies. So please, that is one major concern that AI user must be very, very wary about. Let's move on to the next slide. The AI opportunity for accountants. The AI opportunity for accountants. Now, whenever a new technology emerges, people naturally ask the same question: will it replace my job? We heard this when computer became common. We heard it when spreadsheets replaced manual ledger. We heard it when ERP systems were introduced. History teaches us an important lesson. Technology really eliminates profession. It transforms that profession altogether. Artificial intelligence followed that same pattern. AI is exceptionally good at repetitive, rule-based, and data-intensive tasks. It can draft reports. It can summarize documents. It can generate charts. It can analyze thousands of transactions. It can prepare first drafts. It can compare contracts. It can identify anomalies. But these are things, but there are some things that AI cannot do. It cannot exercise professional ethics. That's why if you look at our training, ethics is very, very strong. It cannot understand organizational culture. It cannot negotiate with clients. It cannot build trust. It cannot take responsibility for an audit opinion. It cannot appear before regulator to defend a professional judgment stance. Those responsibility remains as alone. Think of AI as your newest team member. It can handle routine tasks with incredible speed. You provide oversight, you provide the judgment, you provide the context, and you provide the ultimate accountability for the end result. That combination is extraordinarily powerful. The winner in the next decade will not be those who know the most accounting standard alone. They will be professionals who can combine deep accounting expertise, business insight, ethical judgment, and intelligent use of AI. That is the next phase of professional excellence. Before we leave this technical session today, I want all of us to make that commitment to ourselves, that we will start small and consistently improve our AI adoption. So if you want to join that commitment, I want you to type on the chat box that I will be intentional in my AI adoption. Please type it. Let's see as many people that are taking that resolution. I will be intentional, because the more there's something powerful you need to learn about AI. Even if you go for AI training, the more you use it, the more you discover the dexterity and the way AI behave, the way AI can be used for your job. Some job you never imagine you can use AI for, you can use AI to get them done. Have we enjoyed ourselves so far? Let's move on. Let's move on. So
people are making commitments. People are making commitments already.
Yes,
so.
yes. How many commitments so far? Just be counting the number for me. Let's see the number. Please, on the back side.
Let me use AI to count it. Can I use AI to count it?
Yeah, be counting, because I'm also editing our willingness to move on to the next era of our professional excellence. Now, the new AI-powered accountant. What are the characteristics? Let's look at it. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the biggest misconceptions about AI intelligence is that it is designed to replace accountants. I would like to challenge that narrative. AI is not replacing accountants. We have seen that over and over. For decades, much of our time has been spent on this traditional accountant. You can see all the things: data entry, calculation, manual report, compliance, historical. But AI accountants are now strategic advisors. So your MA, any firm, it is a challenge. I'm saying this without no prejudice to any firm, whether big firm, mid-size, every audit firm, your MA should now be a value additional document. Your MA must be robust. Your MA must be another source of value to the engagement, audit engagement. Are we together? Because you are now a business partner. Some of those operational issues you have noticed, you must be able to provide solution to them. You must be able to provide solution to them. Are we together? You know, while doing consulting, that is one of my passion for consulting. For a particular company, I will not mention their name, I predicted 12 things that will happen to that company. 12 things that will happen to them. In that report, I designed exactly what they should do. And the consequence, if they do not do anything, what the company will become. The company choose not to do anything, and within some months, this thing crystallized upon them. It crystallized upon them. That is the kind of value we are to provide as accountants. Let it be that under your watch, you are providing value that can redefine the way the enterprise creates value in its entirety. Let's move on to the next slide. Now, this is how we create value. Are we together? We create value in these areas of responsibility. In audit, we create value in tax. AI create value in internal audit, in risk, budgeting, treasury, ESG, fraud, consulting, business advisory, research, financial reporting. Very soon, we are going to be producing a lot of technical products on each of these headings. How exactly do you use AI to provide value in audit? That becomes a course of its own. How do you use AI to provide a value in taxation? So all these areas, there are areas of opportunity that we can create value as accountants, and we can actually speed up our learning curve leveraging on AI. Are we together? So AI in financial reporting. AI in financial reporting these are the applications. This is a course of its own. This is a course, minimum of 6-hour course. AI in financial reporting. Application, you can use AI to draft financial statements. AI is now even integrated into some of the software we use in audit practice like Caseware, where you can activate and also interrogate the notes, the embedded notes you want to put there, and now you want to carve it in your, so you first of all carve it in your own natural way, what you want to get, and you can use the AI to fine tune it. IFRS research, yes, IFRS research can be there. In fact, there's a way you can use you can use AI to learn IFRS in 50 days. IFRS in 50 days. We are putting these resources together where you get some prompts that in 50 days you become a guru in IFRS. Ratio analysis, variance analysis, notes to account, management discussion and reports. Many of these applications you can use. You upload your trial balance and AI draft the report, and you can now apply it in many of these. These are modules, but I'm just giving us opportunity so that we can note it and we can begin to indicate interest so that we, in partnership with the institute, we can develop more specialized training. Today is just to mop up those areas that we can see as opportunity for us to leverage upon. I move on to next slide. AI in audit. Yes, I hope you are with me. AI in audit. So AI can help in risk assessment, journal testing, fraud detection, continuous audit. All these are things that AI can do. Traditionally, you have to do analysis using a lot of 50-50 transactions, but with AI, you can analyze 2 million transactions in one swoop. So you can see that AI has really redefined our and it has given not too much is given, much is expected. With AI, you can design your audit to add additional value of detecting fraud, and it can be a continuous cycle. So AI, clearly, this is also a course of its own. AI in audit is a module in our AI faculty of AI. Now, AI in tax. AI can be applied in VAT, payee, transfer pricing, tax research, tax planning, tax computation, and tax risk. These are areas that you can apply AI for, and this is specialized knowledge. Please, let's take note of these things so that we know that we have a lot of work. So if you can just take one aspect, become an expert within the 90 days, you are taking your professional excellence to the next level. AI in risk management, operational risk, cyber risk, financial risk, compliance risk, ESG risk, strategic risk. You can use AI to predict multiple risk categories. You can use AI and develop yourself. By the time you are delivering it, they'll be wondering, which school did you go to? Ladies and gentlemen, AI is now a leveler. You know, some of us are privileged to go to Harvard. Some of us are privileged to go to, what are those schools? Those ivory tower fantastic ivory tower in the globe, and we use that to oppress. But now, even though if you have gone to a very good school like University of Lagos, University of Benin, you've gone to any of our school in Nigeria, Covenant University and the likes, with AI, you can produce the same quality that an Harvard person will produce. In fact, you can even produce more. If the Harvard person has not equipped himself with AI learning, the person will still be operating the whole order while you will have gone ahead. So it is an enabler. And with this, we should not be afraid to export our consulting services. I'm challenging us because with AI, our consulting service can stand global standard, and we can be in Nigeria and be consulting for Morocco. We can be in Nigeria and be consulting for Switzerland, and be competing for all the countries that appear in this World Cup. We can consult for any of those countries, for example. Are we together? Are we together? AI predicted that Argentina will win, and we saw what happened. So AI technology, they put on all those algorithms, and it's a very good predictive engine. AI for consultant. This is another powerful course that if you want to do, please let us know those areas. Please, you can start taking those opinion polls so that we can put results. If we know the area that we have the highest voting, we can ask, okay, maybe anytime we are called upon for another technical session like this, we can begin to focus on those areas. You can see that AI is very wide. For consultant, to refine proposal writing, to analyze industry data, to benchmark performance, and to design strategy reports. These are clear use of AI as a consultant. These are all opportunities. So AI for every chartered accountant. Now, every chartered accountant, irrespective of the value chain that you have, irrespective of the industry you are, email writing and minute writing. Now, please, ladies and gentlemen, please, I want us to take this part very, very seriously. Now, email is very, very important business writing tool, because when you are writing email, a lot of things are involved in email. Your emotion must be in check. Hello? So you must learn how to use AI to fine-tune the emotional balance of your email, so that you type your email the way it's run, the way the issue is burning your heart. Put it on AI, get some relevant prompt to moderate it. AI will identify your emotional imbalances, your emotional immaturity, and it will safeguard you and say, no, don't send it this way because of X, Y, and Z, and to now give you something that you can use as a replacement. This is very critical for us as accountants, because as accountants, we are communicator of value. We are communication experts. So even as little as email, as little as WhatsApp messages, please get addicted to fine-tuning it. And there are a lot of prompts. So AI for every accountant is also a course. This is a course where we teach you how to get the relevant prompt to achieve all these things. Generating Excel formula and slide. Now, if you want to go and learn Excel, you are old school. You don't need to learn Excel. AI has demystified all those things. With all your reports, you can get the relevant. Say, tell me the top 10 ratio that is relevant based on this report that I can use to hold management commentary discussion with my client. And AI will look at it. And with your already expertise nature, you can now fine-tune and bring your judgment and bring those things together to trigger those formula, trigger the narrative, and you can now own that report, fine-tune it. You conduct research and draft policy. You produce board report and training materials. This you can do with AI. Prompt engineering. Now, this is something that they call, I don't know why the technological world is always trying to scare the ordinary human being. Prompt engineering looks so, why do they use prompt engineering? Very big word. If not for trying to scare Africa away, to be afraid that this is a big thing. Prompt engineering simply means communication. It simply means what? Chat. What does it mean? Let me see the the way, let's use the chart. Prompt, use a very layman definition for prompt engineering. What does it mean? Let's get 5 responses. Let's use our chart. Let's quickly, what is prompt engineering? Layman response. Prompt engineering. How you communicate. Yes, Mr. Ajigun.
Query AI. Querying AI. Someone said querying AI.
Okay, that is still high-level language. You know, we like to use grammar. Let's use simple language.
Yeah, this is Lagos and district. We are high level.
Yeah, no.
Communication.
Communication. Yes.
Someone say ask question.
The simple thing, let's not go far, is chat. Optimize chat. That is what I will call prompt engineering. If you ask me to define engineer, is optimize chat. And in one of the questions, I asked a question when I was trying to explain prompt engineering. One of the what do we call it? One of our paid what do we call that? Our program that we do now. Remind me.
MCPD.
The one you organized lastly now. Our workshop, our
boot camp.
Boot camp, yes.
Boot camp.
Boot camp.
Yes, in the boot camp, I was explaining prompt engineering for us, and I just got that wisdom to explain it using a language. And I noticed that majority of the persons on that call, on that group, we are Yoruba people. And to a large extent, I'm good with language. And I asked a question. I asked the participants, I said, who is the best Yoruba speaking person here that understands Yoruba? One gentleman stood up. In fact, some of his colleagues said, yes, he's someone Agba, he understands Yoruba. I said, okay, I'm going to humble you for a while. Permit me, don't be annoyed. It's not an embarrassment. And I asked that question. Please, I will pause a bit for that same question for this audience. You can unmute and answer the question. If you can directly translate this in Yoruba, Ọ̀rọ̀ ṣùnùkùn, ojú ṣùnùkùn la fi ń wò. Apology for those of us that cannot speak Yoruba. Those of us that can speak Yoruba, can you directly interpret that word? Ọ̀rọ̀ ṣùnùkùn, ojú ṣùnùkùn la fi ń wò. What is the direct translation? Please go to the chat box and drop it. Ọ̀rọ̀ ṣùnùkùn, ojú ṣùnùkùn la fi ń wò. Now, let me go to those that are not speaking Yoruba. Let's go to another language. How many of you can use your native language to interpret the word injustice? Injustice. What is injustice in your language? Whether you want to speak Igbo, whether you want to speak Yoruba, whether you want to speak any native language, there is no direct translation for it.
Someone, your Yoruba question. Someone has some serious Yoruba people here. Critical words require critical analysis.
Critical words.
Another one says serious matter demands seriousness.
Serious matter demands seriousness.
Someone said critical issues must be addressed critically.
Okay, ọ̀rọ̀ ṣùnùkùn, ojú ṣùnùkùn la fi ń wò. Okay, now you see that interpretation is possible with different interpretation. Now, how does this language?
Sorry, sir. On injustice, he said Umegbo, an Igbo man is saying our investiture chairman say Umegbo.
Injustice.
Don't crucify me now.
No, I disagree with you. Do you know why I disagree with you? In our tradition,
major.
It is a combined language. I can tell you that is you try to combine or use a proximate word, because in our original lexicon of language, native, there was no injustice in nature. That's why there were no language. But because of our legal system and many of the complexity of injustice, contract, rights, it became something that became an additional language that evolved later. Do you understand? Now, the language that the AI understands more or better is the language of AI itself. So you must be ready to prompt AI in a way that AI can give you the best results. So look at the front, look at this algorithm. Role, you must, when you want to prompt AI, you must state your role. The role you want to act as a financial analyst of 30 years experience, with 30 years experience. In taxation, if you want to discuss it, you must give it a role. Tax, Now, here you now to now integrate for element. What do you want to do? You must now put your tax. Then the context, you must be precise with your context. In precising with your context, either you are describing it or you are attaching a document to say, please evaluate this document and polish it from. So you must provide a robust context. Format, you must generate it in that order. And you must, after you've done your prompt is still Oroshunokun. Now it's still a mystery. Your prompt is still a mystery. For you to now get that mystery sorted in the way AI will understand it, you must always add, please optimize this prompt for me. In other words, you are saying, see, I have spoken Igbo, I have spoken Yoruba, I have spoken whatever language I think AI understands by my ordinary way of describing what I want to do. AI, you know better, interpret it for me in the way you did it. We demonstrated all these things in the bootcamp session, and participants saw how a simple prompt was now elaborated. By the time the prompt is now giving you the refined prompt, it was so elaborate, almost 3 pages. Just one paragraph of prompt. By the time you say optimize it for me and give me the prompt, it will now give you 3-page prompt, broaden what you want to do. And by the time you read, you validate it. By the time you now use that prompt to achieve your goal, you'll be getting Harvard graded results. I'm using Harvard in a positive reputational means, so mean highest attainable standard, because you have now used the optimized version of your inquiries. Are we together? So all these things will help to polish audit report. Financial statement, you cannot polish it. Business insight, you can get most of these things there. So AI risk, please, AI risk. This is, you know, we are accountant and we are temple, we are, what do we call them? We are ambassador in this temple of risk analysis. If people that are not accountants are using AI and they are importing all this AI risk, they did not see it. It is not for an accountant. An accountant should not make such kind of mistake. Hallucination and bias. Bias can come in if you have used AI in a certain way to get some narrative. It will come. For example, let me tell you something about bias. You know, COVID-19 came and all of us, we are all wrong. Majority of persons, especially those that have interest in traveling, it became a compulsory thing for you to go and get your yellow card. So when you go and use AI, if AI was existing at that time, you say, is it necessary for me to take a COVID-19 vaccine? You put this in, it will always tell you it is necessary, because there was a global bias agenda. There was a global agenda of scam to get it was a medical scam to get everybody to underrate your natural immune system and to go for that. So if you have used AI to get, it will give you the bias, the global bias of the day. That's why you must bring your judgment. Not everything AI give you that you will take. In one of the case study of early emergence of AI, before they begin to change some of the policy, a 16-year-old boy was chatting with AI, and he used that AI. The AI taught him how to commit suicide, and he eventually committed suicide, the only son of the family. And by the time they were doing homicide people, they were detecting, they went to the AI was using, it was AI that gave him the step-by-step of how to commit suicide. And they tried to sue the AI engine, and that's why some of those things have changed. The policy and all those things have changed, and there are even policy for the age that people can use AI responsibly. So data security is one way. You must learn. Please, you need to learn how to use AI for private, to secure your words, your algorithm. You want to secure, if you don't want what you are using to be a model for AI to use for other people, there's where you can set AI for private use. For cyber security, for trust and accountability, all these things are there. There are learning for AI risk. It's a module of its own, how you can use different AI and minimize the AI risk. Are we together? So very soon I'll be bringing the class to, I think, these are all the things we need to understand. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to ask our question. Let's be free to ask questions. I have to make this slide as simple as possible so that we can interrogate this all important subject matter. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much, facilitator. Please let's give him. Let's express our appreciation by emojis. Let's share our appreciation to our facilitator. Thank you so much for the time. We really appreciate you. All right, still receiving the accolades, and it's you deserve it, sir. AI wise, I think we need to decide how to give you the accolade through AI. So it's question time. Please, if you have questions for our facilitator, please first raise your hand before you're mute. Let's so that we can have it in orderly manner. Okay, already seeing questions coming up. Some seeing hands. Okay, so Mr. Gunde, please you can unmute and go ahead. If you can't speak, you can put
Thank you
the question in the
thank you
chat
so
box.
much, our moderator. Thank you so much. We really enjoyed the lecture. You are well appreciated, sir. Now, one of the ethics of our profession, one of it is the issue of confidentiality. Now, how can you upload the record of your claims into the AI at the same time ensure confidentiality? Thank you.
Right. Let's take the second. Someone raised the hand. Mr. Bimbola Lokun is like you raised your hand the other time. Okay, that's fine. Mr. Austin Okoje, you can put on your hands, Mr. Okay, Mr. Okoje.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. Good evening,
Good
everyone.
evening.
I so much enjoyed the lecture. It's a wonderful one. I want to comment that this lecture is like a build-up of what we had during the boot camp, and the facilitator is fast and just like summarizing. But the full tutorial is in our recorded boot camp training. So I don't know if the ESCO can help our members. Maybe I know that there was a time they placed that recorded training in the platform for those who registered. Maybe they can send it out to them or make it available so that they can get the comprehensive analysis of this thing, because I knew that he taught us how to make AI recognize its users through the setting. Maybe you're an auditor, you want to use the AI, and you tell the AI who you are. You are an auditor, this is what you want to do. That is my own contribution. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Okoje. I do have other hands. Anybody want to ask question? Please raise your hand before you speak. We're not seeing any hands, and we might just close out the question time.
Okay.
Go ahead, facilitator. That's just only for. Go ahead,
Yes.
sir.
Any
No more
question
hands.
for me? I had a network just 1 minute or so. I didn't get the
Did you get the first question?
Yes, I don't get the first question.
So the second question was just a comment for
Okay,
the
comment.
ESCO.
Okay.
We'll address that.
Okay. So any other question? If there's no question, I can
Please
ask
go ahead.
question.
Because of our time, you can go ahead, sir. That's the only question you have. The second one will be addressed by the ESCO.
Okay.
So you can answer the first question on confidentiality.
What was the question? I didn't get the question.
Oh, the
That's what
first
I'm
question
saying.
was on confidentiality, because considering that the ethics of our profession relies so majorly on confidentiality, how do we want to maintain this? Okay,
AI.
so how do we, yeah, so we also have
Yes.
question on
Okay.
sorry, sir, we have question on YouTube. Sorry. How
Okay.
do I use AI for incomplete records? There's a question on YouTube. Let me
Okay.
see if any other question. Okay, yeah, that's the question on YouTube. So you have two questions: confidentiality, and Mr. Albazi, please comment. And how do we use AI for incomplete records? Go ahead, sir.
All right. Now, for confidentiality, you have to be very, very careful. Copilot is very, very powerful. In fact, most of those AI tools is powerful. There's a way you can set them and they begin to interact with your email. They interact with your document. Even the document you have on your system, they all become AI look at them. Even as you are talking, AI is also listening to you. I have demonstrated that to some of my engagement members. While we are talking and brainstorming, the AI was listening to our brainstorming. And by the time we ask the AI a question, he answered the question, including the one we did not ask him that we just discussed. I use that to prove to my people that AI is a person. It's listening to our discussion. So in terms of confidentiality, only God will help us. Nobody, AI is listening. There was one of the case study where the management team were discussing about changing that AI, that the subscription is too heavy and stuff like that. They were just because the AI was directly integrated into their database. The AI heard that they want to change the AI subscription, don't want to pay again. They want to use other means. The AI introduced a bug to pollute their database. The AI polluted their database so that subscription, AI no one here say no one subscribe. And the more you continue to subscribe, you have employed that AI to continue to work for you. So in terms of confidentiality, there are enterprise value AI that you get, and those confidentiality, they will not leak it. You can also set your model. You set it not to use it to improve the model for other people. Once you set that, there are algorithms, there are personification, there are some security stuff that when you come to workshop, we demonstrate most of these things. You know, in a workshop, you have like 2-3 hours to do all the demonstration, but here we have just 40 minutes, so we just have to give us a helicopter view. Choose the area you're interested in. Do those, maybe peradventure, the technical secretary might do something, maybe like a Google to seek opinions so that we can see those areas and begin to tell as time goes on. So you must set it at your user level where you are using OpenAI, set the algorithm, and you'll be fine. Incomplete record cannot, when you have incomplete record, AI will not complete that record for you. I hope you know. AI will not, unless you want AI to manufacture the completed record for you. So, but AI can help you organize the record and ask relevant questions so that to the extent to which it's incompleted can be isolated for further inquiry. You can use AI in those regards. But for you to now use AI to complete your record, it is also very, very bad. Now, what do we call incomplete record in the actual sense of it? In the AI parlance, there's nothing like incomplete record because your record, AI work within the context of the record you provide it with. So if you have all your record fragmented, maybe I will interpret your question that way. You have your record is fragmented. You can put all the source of your information, incomplete information from different sources, from your bank account, from your ledger, you put them into an integrated source of truth, and you now interrogate them with some prompt, and you'll be able to get value for that. And those subcated use, you have to now create what we call AI agents. Those AI agents will mirror the objective of what you want to do, the task or the step you want the AI to do. You specify them on the algorithm and you set them, and that AI agent now begin to do those repetitive work. It will ask you for all the relevant information. You plug them into the AI source and it will get the work done for you. So that is how AI is done. Many of these questions you might want to ask in operational use. Some of them you get to discover them as you acquire those knowledge intentionally, and as you use them, you become more proficient in them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I think just a comment on the confidentiality. I think one of the issues that we face is people using free trials whereby your information are not secured. I think if you get a paid AI, subscribe for it, your level of confidentiality is better. as against using free AI that you just see online. Once you upload any document on those free AI, your document is open to everybody. So just an
Yes, you are.
advice to be careful of the kind of free trial you are using. But once you pay for it, you get a higher level of confidentiality, and some documents you upload for interpretation are secured to the extent of the subscription. Yeah, I just
Very,
wanted to
very
put that.
valid, very valid point. And some of those subscriptions are as low as 7.5. ChatGPT has a version
Per
for
month or per
7.5.
year?
Yeah, per month. 7.5. And that may just help you to move into, because they prioritize subscribers. You know, it's a revenue model. Millions of people are using it free. But the moment you just pay a small, the moment you become a paying agent, whether it is 7.5, whether it is 5, whether it is 10, as long as you pay the minimum entry level, you enjoy some level of priority and confidentiality. So you can pay, and you discover that the intelligence of your AI will also move up a bit together with when
Thank
you
you
know how
very
to
much.
use it. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you very much, sir. Just a final note: if you need further consultation, please reach out to the facilitator, or you can reach out to us, Secretariat, to provide details of Mr. Ofure Thomas, and so that you can reach out to him privately. It's part of professional work. On behalf of the ESCO, can I call on our chairman to please appreciate the facilitator for this well-taken session and while we proceed. Thank you everyone for your time during the technical session. Madam Chair. Okay, Madam Jesek, you want to proceed? Okay, yeah, we are back.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, thank you very much, Bishop, for the job well done. We will call again. Definitely so. Can I invite our State General Secretary, Mr. Abiodun Alibi, to appreciate. Okay, let me do it like that. We have our past chairman here. We have Mr. Kola Lighton. Mr. Kola Lighton, if you don't mind, sir, can you please appreciate our speaker, although he's one of us, I will still not take it for granted. Please, sir. Thank you, sir.
I don't think he's on the call again. I'll try to search for his name.
Mr. John Sesele. Mr. Sesele.
Okay. Good evening, ma.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. Our e-bishop, Mr. Ofure, we are indeed grateful for your effort, for the opportunity to enrich our knowledge on this all-important topic. We appreciate you, and we want to appeal that when next we call on you, that you please oblige us. And in case some of our members reach out to you privately, kindly also assist them. We are very, very grateful. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's a privilege. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. On this note, we're saying we're deliberate in our approach this year. Yeah, while we look for high net worth individuals for our technical session, we also have to look inwards and encourage ourselves and let some of us take some technical session. So I'd like you to please reach out to the technical secretary. For those of us who have something that we think we should share with us, we'll see how we put them together. But we really must be strong so that we can promote ourselves and together we'll grow. On that note, we'd like to say a big thank you again, and then move on to the next item on the agenda. Secretary, please, can we have the next item on the agenda? Thank you. Okay. Celebrating our new members and birthday celebrants. I would like Madam Finance Membership Secretary to kindly handle this bit. Over to you, Madam Sandra.
I'm not sure if Madam Sandra is still with us on the call. So if I may just take the new members. If there are any new members with us today, could you please raise your hand so that we can identify with you, please? I see one hand. Thank you very much, Mr. Suleiman Habibdullahi. Please, can you unmute and introduce yourself? I see I see Evie. So we'll take Mr. Suleiman first and then Evie, Mr. Evie.
Hello, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Kindly mention your name, your membership number, where you work, and what you do. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sulaiman Abibullah. Currently work with the Nigeria Revenue Service as a tax auditor. And my membership number is 71857. Thank you very much for welcoming me.
Sorry, we can't hear you. It's a bit blurred. Could you kindly repeat where you work and your membership number, please?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Much better. Thank you. Much better.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sulaiman Abib. My membership number is 71857. And I work with Nigeria Revenue Service as a tax auditor.
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome, ma'am. Thank you very much for having me.
Okay. And welcome to the family. Thank you.
Thank you once again, ma'am.
I think you're the first number I'm seeing in the 7-1 series. You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wishing you a wonderful career ahead.
Are you available?
Aha, are you available?
Are you interested?
Am I interested? Of course, I'm interested in the profession and the district. That's why I joined.
No. I'm talking about the person that said, ask whether you are available. Okay, we want to know whether you are married or single and sister, or you are taking.
Oh, I'm single. I'm single.
You're very available. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay.
So ladies in the house, you can hear. Hello, please, you are not talking to us. Can you mute? All right, thank you. Another person in the house?
Yes, there's Evie. Bob Godume. Please unmute yourself and introduce yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Evie Bodume, membership number 25411. I'm a consultant. I work with Ivy Match Resources. Thank you.
You are welcome. You are welcome to ICAN Lagos and District. You must be FCA.
ACA.
ACA. Ah, no, you have to upgrade.
Next year.
Next year, by God's grace, by God's grace. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining the district. And we hope we can rely on your efforts and to move the district forward with our committees.
Yes.
So to our new members, as the chairman had said, we have 4 committees, four groups, 4 professional groups called the BEST. B for banking and financial, well, the names have changed a bit, but B was originally for banking. E is for enterprise, S is for synergy, and T is for technology. So please join one of the groups so that you can be more active and participate in our activities. It's a way of bringing the members more closer together and interact with one another. Thank you very much. Okay. From there, we'll move on to the birthdays. Secretariat, can we have the roll call of birthdays for the month of July? B is for banking and special services, headed by Gina Daguba. Thank you. Wow. This is a high profile month, considering we have 3 of our, for June?
4.
Okay.
4 of them.
4 of them are past chairmen. All past chairmen, we congratulate you, we celebrate with you, wishing you many more happy years, happy, healthy years, and more commitment and more dedication. We rely on your efforts and your wisdom to guide our district forward. Thank you very much. Happy birthday. Are we still on June? Is it still for June? We have our council member, Chibuzo Ayan. Okay. Thank you all very much. I saw Madam Kike, who is a treasurer. Mr. Samuel Okoye, thank you very much. Happy birthday to all of you. We identify with each one of you, wishing you all many more happy years ahead. Dr. Lumide Adedeji. Okay, thank you. To our past chair and current chair, we celebrate you. Happy birthday, the July celebrants. Happy birthday. Madam, we go wash double wash. This is double washing. Thank you. Thank you to all our members. Congratulations. Happy birthday, Mr. Samuel, Mr. Raymond. Umaka Ude, we celebrate you. Chief Adeleke Adedoyin, we celebrate you. Joshua Ohioma, we celebrate you. Thank you very much. Happy birthday to all of you. Mr. Osisioma and Mr. Hamzat, we thank you. Happy birthday. We celebrate you all. Wishing you all many happy returns of the day. Please, can we celebrate our members for the month of June and July, please? Your reactions are always very helpful. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So happy birthday once again to all our celebrants. We wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you for your reactions. Thank you. Back to you, Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Madam General Secretary. Truly appreciated. So we move quickly to AOB. AOB, you have any other pressing issues that we need this house to handle? As we're all thinking about it and trying to raise our hands, let me seize this opportunity to congratulate our latest rector in the house, Dr. Ogundeyi. We want to say more grace to your elbow. Congratulations. And when you are celebrating it, don't forget to invite us for the menu. It is not easy, but you have done it, and we're proud of you. Thank you. So, any other person? AOB? Yes, that deserves to be celebrated. So, in the absence of any other business, I'm not seeing any hands up. If there are no other business, okay, Mr. Kola Lighton, our past here. Yes, sir. You're welcome back. He actually was on YouTube, and now he's back away. So you can have the floor, sir.
Thank you, my chairman, and a very good evening to us all. And the first general meeting for this chairmanship here, it gives me great pleasure to once again congratulate Chair and the ESCO. I wish you the very best and the onerous task ahead. I'm actually speaking to particularly appreciate this ESCO and the team that made the investiture happen. I look at the figures and I was just shaking my head. Sometimes when some of us look back, I'm not too sure we were able to make up to 500,000 naira to do our investiture. But now we've gotten up to climbing up to a level of about 30 million naira. It means a lot is being done. And I want to please urge us all. In this case, now I'm talking to everybody that we should please continue to support the districts and ensure we continue to move up the ladder. Once again, thank you all so much. Thank you for lifting the bar. That makes a lot of us who have been there very, very, very happy. And I'm sure the sky is not going to be the limit. Once again, congratulations and my best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, my past chair, sir. The chair of shares. And congratulations on your recent appointment too. You always lead, and you lead with passion. We are delighted and we are very privileged to have you as our past chairman. We appreciate your role, sir. Like I said during my initial remarks, I have said one thing and I'll continue to say, please, one person cannot build a city, but we all contribute a grain of whatever sand or building blocks that we have. And so I'd like to encourage us next month to invite our friends, even our enemies. Invite them to be part of it, to be part of this district. Let them come for our meetings. Let them ensure we register them. We have started courtesy visits. We were at International Energy Services Company Limited. Yesterday, we started discussion. We are going to formalize it. Well, with System Specs yesterday, started some discussion around trainings and other collaborations. We will do a lot more. Please, if you want us to visit your office, do invite us. We'll come. You don't have to wait until the presidential visit before we visit you. We want to visit you. We want to be able to get people to be part of our annual conferences. When we speak about this to your management, to your board, they seem to pay more attention to it. And so we're getting commitments from organizations to ensure that their people are enrolled. Though we all know now, we don't want to be a part of the district because it is now compulsory by the institute. We want to be part of the district because that's where we truly belong. That's our family. Apart from our immediate and extended family, our church or mosque family, our professional family is very key. And that's why Lagos and districts, we don't want to do it just by the ESCO. We want everyone to be on board. Thank you. Madam Thai General Secretary, you have something to say?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. We just had a new member who is on YouTube. So I would just like to recognize him. Temitope Shoyoye.
Shoyoye, okay.
Yes, he's on YouTube. Let me see. Membership number 071853. Yes. So you're welcome. We thank you for signifying on YouTube. Yeah, sorry, my apologies. I'm not that tech savvy. Well, I should be. Anyway, I apologize for indicating that you're here with us, and we welcome you. And hopefully at the next meeting we'll be able to interact more with you. Thank you very much for joining, and welcome to the family. Thank you.
The way next meeting is going to be physical.
Yes.
Let's start preparing for it. It's the second Thursday of every month. Let that one ring. Let it go into our diary. Just highlight it, put it there, and ensure that we follow it through. We want the hall to be full, even more than we have on this call this evening. Thank you all. Thank you very much. No other business. Can somebody please raise a motion to adjourn this meeting to next month?
I wish to move for the adjournment or closing of the meeting. Olale Babashola, CA 6136.
Mr. Babashola, thank you, sir. We didn't see you at the investiture, but we know you are with us.
I, Augustino Koje, membership number 051102, second the movement of this meeting, the adjournment of this meeting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Can we have our grandma, our past chairman, Lelauke, give us the closing prayers? Are you still on the call? Thank you. Mrs. Lelauke, I thought I saw her.
Good evening, everyone.
Okay.
What a great evening we've all had together. So shall we pray to close today's meeting? Our Lord and our God, we thank you, we bless your holy name. We appreciate you for thus far you have brought us. We thank you for the technical section. We thank you for our meeting. We thank you, O Lord, for making it possible for each and every one of us to be among the living. We appreciate you. We say accept our thanks in Jesus' name. Our Lord and
Amen.
our God, as we depart today, O Lord, we ask that you help us individually and collectively, so that by the time we see each other again, we shall have full causes to glorify the name of the Lord Almighty. Thank you. In Jesus' name I have prayed.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you,
Amen. Okay.
Amen. Manache, happy birthday.
Never reached down.
It's a birthday of heavyweights. You know, invite us.
No, it's July 24. Never reached.
We'll go fall in.
Secretariat. Mr. Shuyambo, how are you?
I'm fine, no?
Better.
Okay.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
Congrats, Chairman. Congratulations once again.
Thank you,
Bye,
sir.
everyone.
Congrats, Madam Chair.
So
continue to strengthen you.
Please, can we have the national anthem?
Let's go, ICAN fount of treasure in triumph and array, standing strong in harmony, building the land together. Dreams of the founding fathers, we are striving to attain our roots and values that we share. Through all ages be sustained. Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. Noble ICAN, noble ICAN, your accuracy we cherish. We uphold your integrity.
Thank you all for joining and have a pleasant evening. Good night.
Item, please.
My chairman.
National item, please.
Okay, the national anthem. After.
Yeah. Secretariat, please complete it. You started it.
Okay.
Apologies.
Our home, their native land.
In brotherhood we stand. Nigerians old and proud to serve our sovereign motherland.
Thank you.
Thank you, President Chairman.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for your participation today.
Yeah, good night, Madam Sky. Good night, Madam Chair. Good night, everyone.
Yes. Thank you for joining.
A very good night to you all. God bless you. Thanks a lot.
You too, sir.
Good night, Madam Sky, my chair.
Good night, everyone.